It's Our Story. Krista Westendorp, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So Ed talked about empowerment and independent living, and what he was using his personal care assistants for, which was more than just medical care. It was really to assist him in living his life, all aspects of his life. And I thought about Aaron as a 5-year-old and the way that his nurses were kind of coordinating his daily activities around the medical cares. And I thought, well, what if we got PCAs instead? And I went to the county people who said, no, you can't have PCAs for a 5-year-old with a trach because taking care of that trach is a medical procedure that has to be accomplished by a licensed medical person. And I said, well, we learned how to do it, and a lot of our family members aren't licensed medical people, so why can't we hire PCAs for him? Well, it's against the law. Can't do that. And we fought for a while, and finally, when Aaron was 5 years old, we got PCAs during the day instead of nurses. And the difference in his life was phenomenal, because suddenly we were looking at this kid who wanted to be a kid, who wanted to go out and do fun stuff and play with other kids, and who didn't want to be tied to this medical schedule of nebs at a certain time and other treatments and physical therapy at 10 o'clock every day. And he just blossomed. And the first PCA he had was an elementary school teacher who wanted a change, and Brian just didn't want to be a teacher anymore at that point. So he said, well, why don't I be a PCA for this year? And he and Aaron were all over the city doing fun stuff, and Aaron uses sign language, finger spelling. And one day Aaron and Brian came home from walking around downtown, and Brian says to Aaron, hey, show your mom your new sign. And so Aaron goes like this. And I said, well, what's that? Oh, that's the sign we just invented for Hot Babe. And I said, okay, I don't think that would ever happen with a nurse, you know? And ever since then, he has used PCAs, and he has used them to enhance the kind of life he wants to live. And another great PCA story in his history of 100+ PCAs at this point is he had a PCA named Molly, and Molly had orange and green hair and a lot of piercings and a lot of tattoos. And we live in kind of a conservative little neighborhood and right next to downtown. And so Aaron and Molly took off one afternoon, the first day she worked, and came back all bouncy and happy. And I said, well, what'd you guys do? Oh, we just hung out downtown. Well, how'd it go? Molly goes, it was the greatest. People didn't know if they should be staring at me or staring at Aaron, and they kept looking at me and then looking at him and then looking at me.
The It's Our Story project is a national effort to make disability history public and accessible. Visit us at www.itsourstory.org or on the It's Our Story project YouTube channel.